thought you were ready to give up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. Day 3 of businessman Bill Perkins versus the whiz kid Landon Tice. Holy Toledo. I was getting some rebound there in my ears. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was my bad.
But we are here. I'm John Party, joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Ape Styles.
What's up, John? Yo, John Squared in the house. Happy to
John
be here.
John in the morning.
Dun.
We are I have been studying. You guys are in for a treat today. You guys have two high stakes crushers taking you through the action today. We've been doing this a long time. We both have extremely amazing results online and live. Just kidding. Ape has a lot of those things. I not so much. But it's going to be nice to have someone here who's going to bring us through the hands a little bit more sophisticatedly than.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch what's going on right now, just because I'm not a heads up expert. I'm an MTT guy. I did go through a bunch of sims yesterday and try to understand how ranges look in a general way. It looks like they're raising to around 2.5x and 3-betting to around 4x. So I have, I believe in theory that if you're using a 2.5x raise, you should be opening the button about 75% of the time, and 3-betting something like 23 to 26% of the time with that sizing.
And ladies and gentlemen, in the first 5 minutes of the stream, you have already got more strategy than you did last time. We are off to a hot start. And John, he's looked at if Ape has looked at a range. No, it's buddy. I love it. If Ape has looked at a range, he already knows way more than I know about it's poker. Take a quick look at chat. What's going on? Dolphins, Momac, John Squared. Good to see you guys. Hello, Johns. Like that you spelled it right as well. Benjamin, Drew in the chat and behind me. Chat revoke. Good to see you guys. Hope everyone's having a good day, good weekend. We'll let Ape take us back down to the action.
All right, on the right-hand side, I'm looking at Bill raising pre-flop, and it's a single raise pot. 25% of the pot on the flop was bet. I think that, there's no straights possible at the moment. This overbet is actually like a for sure dominant bet size for in position, because all of his one pair hands can bet for value like that. All of his ace X for not all of them, like probably. I'm actually not sure. I'd have to check a sim, but I believe that when a blank hits the turn like that and there aren't very many straights, your dominant bet size is an overbet.
We've been seeing a lot of overbet sizings here this match for sure.
Well, he's betting on the left-hand side here. He's now betting 2/3 of the pot. I believe this is a 2-barrel, right? The straights that are possible, 7-9, 7-4. There's also a backdoor flush draw.
Bill thinking about getting frisky here, I feel.
Has he been doing much turn check raising?
Bill's been doing it all. He's a wild man, Ape. He's a wild man. Poppy, how are you in chat? Good to see you, my friend. Did I bet Ingram with no handicap? Yes, I did. I was a few beers deep, and Joey might have caught me at the perfect moment. He might have caught me at the perfect moment. Yes, we will be doing giveaways today. Let me find out what we got for you. Give me a second.
Yeah, Party was telling me that earlier about how he gave even money on that. And it reminded me of the time that I was drinking, and I was telling this dude that oh my gosh.
Patriots.
Yeah. Patriots, but it's like I tried to block it out of my mind or something.
Selective memory.
Oh yeah, I was telling this guy that the Giants had no chance of winning the Super Bowl, and I gave him 10-1, even though the odds were like not anywhere near that. Yeah.
Every bad bet starts with a few beers.
Yeah.
Bill takes it down here on the right-hand side with the jack, and he also takes it down on the left-hand side with the 9. Jackson 9s, king kicks.
I actually think Hmm. I think that Landon, his best play right now is probably Avatar Switch.
Oh, that could be a move. That could be a move. And you know what? That could really throw Bill off. I feel like Bill's a very visual guy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And imagine if he does it like mid-hand or something like that.
Ooh. Back in the full tilt days, I used to be like, yo, your best line is like overbet and confused face. Holy.
That's like you see like what like Egyptian like playing over on GG. He's always using the emotes. Like he'll just like jam all in, then be like, "Good game," and everyone's like, what's going on?" They have a time frame for today's play, 2 hours, I believe, and I think Bill's going to keep that fairly consistent with 2 hours of play. All sessions, I think all sessions are 2 hours, Benjamin. But again, you may know more than I do. This commentary is awesome. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you as always, Dad. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I have to admit, because I'm not an expert at heads up, I was feeling a little nervous about feeling like when it comes to MTTs, I feel like I can guess the right play most of the time, or at least have some solid logic. But when it comes to deep stacked heads up, I haven't played that many pots, so
kind of out of your comfort zone a little bit.
A little bit, for sure. But I looked through a full database of sims yesterday, and I'm like, I understand the patterns a bit. I talked to a heads up specialist. So I'm feeling like I tried to prepare at least,
I like it. You're almost ready to play me for roles. Listen, guys.
Whoa, is that gonna happen?
No. And so, guys, if eight feels out of his comfort zone, you can fucking imagine how I feel here. What are overall in today's results? Is there a command you can see on the left-hand side? I believe this will be updated today. I'm not quite sure though. But 964, Bill was up around 60K. I will find out these answers for you. J Pards and $8. Sheesh. You know it. You know it. The lads. All right, guys, and we are going to give away a $55 ticket every hour. So at least two $55 tickets being given away here today.
It looks like the tides have been shifted a little bit in favor of Landon.
Old Landon. Low land looks like the boys, hovering around stacks. They don't get deep stack. At 300 big blinds, they reset stacks. They'll switch tables. And the reasoning for that was Bill said that he didn't have time to study really deep stack. so at 300 bigs, they just reset.
Wait, so Bill studied hard for this?
I think Bill's been extremely underestimated with how much time he's put in the lab for this match. And I think I don't know what it's going to take for people to be like, all right, Bill knows what he's doing. He's studying with some pretty high class gentlemen.
Yeah, on the right side, Landon takes the pot down with 1/3 pot bet. Left side, Bill is choosing a 25% of pot bet like he did last time on the two-tone ace high board.
And we were talking to a heads up, especially over 20,000 hands. It's going to be a lot of adjusting to what your opponent's doing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like it's almost like a boxing match where I feel like these guys are kind of feeling each other out here early. You know what I mean? Kind of throwing a few jabs, making a few plays to see if just to kind of feel it out. So I feel like it'll settle in and they'll start playing the player a lot more as the match goes on.
Mm-hmm. I'm noticing that Landon's choosing a smaller 3-bet size, a slightly smaller 3-bet size than Gas Trader. And I think that would suggest that he's choosing a strategy that is more like linear from the top down and hoping to get called rather than it's not too big of a difference, but using a 4x sizing is typically you would want to go more linear. If you're using like a 5x or bigger, you're going to want to use a more polarized sizing and by polarized, I mean like king 2 suited and things like that, ace 2 suited, compared to more like linear.
I think Bill had I think Bill might have 4-bet 10-6 off pre-flop. last match. Flop came 10-10-6.
Is that a thing?
That's right. I don't know. These ranges are new to me, eh? But on the river here, we got Bill with a pretty significant 3/4 bet.
Yeah.
Roundabouts.
The 10-6 off like is not generally a 4-bet. But you know, there's like game flow, right?
For sure. I think Landon, had jacks, I believe.
3-bet pot on the right-hand side. King Jack 7, 2-tone board.
Strap in, baby.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know why. When it's not my money, I feel really good about high stakes poker. You go check flop.
Mm-hmm. Check flop.
And Landon checks back to Bill.
I think the hands that I would generally want to check in this spot, if I did have much of a checking range, for sure Jack X, some weak kings, but also I think Ace 10, Ace Queen probably want to check. But we're in general betting at a high frequency on the flop. I think, at least I would be.
It's interesting they got down to the river there with no action.
Mm-hmm. This looks like, to me, when you're betting around a third pot, you're betting a hand that's like in like the 70% or like equity range or so, like even a little bit less. So like Jack X.
You'll get to call Ace Jack takes it down to you.
So
nice
like
hand there
Jack
by
X.
Landon.
What?
Landon and Bill both now on opposite tables have over 50K in the stacks.
Ooh, I missed the pot on the left.
We haven't seen, like I said, too much deep stack, but you know, it'll get fun if the boys both hover around 75K and we see some 150K pots. And God, I'm just getting nervous even talking about $150,000 pots.
Ooh, yeah, that's not really the case with me. I've just burned that part of me.
Yeah, you've been there.
Playing the 25Ks on GG just killed the sweat action for me.
Any life you had inside your soul.
When it comes to poker, yes. It was actually, honestly, it was a great feeling because I was like, yo, I still get really nervous in 10Ks and 5Ks and stuff, you know, when I'm deep. But then I played 25Ks and had like a minus 400K day. And like, you know, like, I was like, okay, like you know, 10Ks feel nice.
Yeah. You're a stronger man than me, Ape. You're a stronger man than me.
Crazy.
Yo, DFS Brat, thank you so much for that raid. Appreciate you, Poppy Van Winkle in chat. Elephant Chimes. What if we made tonight's commentary strip poker? Whenever Landon loses a hand, Ape takes off a piece of his clothing. And whenever Bill loses a hand, Party loses clothes. Or do we not want to set a Twitch record?
I feel like that if you want everyone to leave real fast, that's how
yeah, if you want to be one-on-one with us, that's the way to do it.
Does anyone want to pay me to not do that? Because
well, no, guys, stay, don't leave. We're not doing it.
I mean, you know what? I don't have that much shame though. Like $1,000, you can get a nip.
We should start. I might start an I was thinking about OnlyFans. I've been thinking about it for a little while. There's too much money out there being left on the table for me not to get involved in OnlyFans, I think.
John Party, not leaving money on the table. There we go. I like
it. Chuck, you'll sign up for my OnlyFans seminars? You're such a good guy.
Or your hot tub streams.
I would love to do that. When I get to Vegas this month, maybe I'll invest in a hot tub. Be the biggest streamer ever.
A guy like me in the hot tub though, you gotta like clean the vents. Cause I'm just like a big hairy beast, you know?
See, I have no hair except on my head. Like that's it. I'm the least hairy fella. I used to get made fun of back in the day because I had no armpit hair. And I was like, grow up, guys. It'll come.
They're like, no, you But you know, it's funny is everyone gets made fun of for something. That's where Ape Styles comes from. I was like the biggest, hairiest kid, you know? And yeah, the other day someone was like, hey, Ape, what do you have tattooed on your chest? And I was like, chest hair.
That is amazing. I would do a collab with Amaranth or whatever her name is. Amaranth. Amaranth. Oh, Bill, look at this on the left-hand side.
Look at this check raise size.
Bill Bill has both his arms up like this in front of his screen, and he's just flexing.
It's quite a large check raise size. Almost one that you could possibly take 6x out of there. It's very polarized.
Interesting.
I'm not super sure, but maybe that's just like his sizing in general. Again,
here we go again on the left-hand side. Landon says, "You want to flex, Bill? I will flex right back at you."
Oh, big pots. We got
7K
value bet and probably ace high calling, or some kind of high card calling, of course.
Yeah. Round 3. Oh, here we go, chat. Giveaway to be entered. Please type round 3 in chat. You have 3 minutes to claim once your name is drawn, so you must be in chat and must be following the channels. Hit that follow button. Round 3, $55 ticket on ACR.
Then we got a 3-bet pot on the right-hand side.
Oh, God. It just makes me tingle ape. And the boys are playing. 13K in the middle. Biggest pot of the night so far, I do believe.
I think, Landon should be betting most of his range on Queen 5-2, I believe.
And backdoor flush gets there. Landon in the tank. Checks it back to Bill. That's interesting. Bill checks it too. 8-5. Gets there. I feel like Bill's making a few ace high calls here tonight so far. Or so it seems. Poker Bros fight.
1 second. I'm just gonna check something real fast.
Hey, listen,
I wanted to see like if this is 8-5 suited is generally gonna be. I think it's fine. 3-bet.
I guess that's like just what do you call that when you just
mixed
yeah
like I think that it's like low frequency 3-bet.
Interesting.
Actually, maybe I think it's like half my bad.
Bill said he's doing a lot of randomizing as well with a bunch of hands. So he's like, oh, if it rolls under a 3, like I'm 3-betting anything, and
I just always tell people, like, when I do something really ridiculous, that like I'm like, dude, I rolled a 1 out of 100, and I said I'm only gonna do this 1 in 100. Like that's it. Just, yeah, man.
Huge pot here on the right. I think it's 4-bet pot. Here we go. We might see stacks flying here. Bill checks it back to Landorf. Landon's very small bet. What could he be doing this with?
It's kind of interesting because it's on a low.
Bill finds a call. Bill finds a call, chat. We have 28 in the middle. Bill only has 26 behind.
I'm checking out here.
I don't know. Something feels trappy about this.
So right now I'm actually checking out. Oh my God.
Here's an action card. It's coming. I feel it. I feel it. Bill checks. Bill, stop making me look silly. Landon's going to put Bill in here.
A lot of, I bet you some of Landon's 4-bet bluffs have some ace rag, but like, probably not too much.
Landon puts it in. Bill, no snap call. Thinking about it. This is the biggest pot of the evening, chat. 76 in the middle goes Landon's way. He's up to $76,000 on the right-hand side. Huge 4-bet pot. Let's see some excitement in chat, guys. Who we got tonight? Who are you thinking today? Bill? We going Bill or we going Landon? This is a big bet here. Over bet. Gets called. Chat, strap in again.
These overcards on the river. These spicy rivers, man.
It just gets your heart fluttering. Landon can just jam this as well, right?
I believe that he gets to, yes.
Okay, folks.
So what I just did earlier, I checked 862 to see if we bet small in position, and actually it is a high frequency bet in position. Like, so he's agreeing with GTO.
Okay.
He is supposed to have some ace X, and I do believe in that spot that you're supposed to be value betting any ace on the river.
Hey, listen, you're gonna have me after this session. I'm gonna be putting out tweets being like, "I will play anybody."
Yeah, I'm just using my site GTO Trader, and yeah, I'm basically showing my site right now, but I'm checking out heads up. But yeah, I have a full database of heads up sims that I'm just checking. 3-bet pots, heads up, and 4-bet. But I think it's better to actually pay attention to the action on the spot, like I wasn't doing just now. My bad, guys.
You're good. Landon is firing it up here on the right hand side, taking down some pots, playing super aggressive. And Bill's making some calls. I'm not sure if he's just bricking or calling with bottom pairs or ace highs, but we've seen a few lookups from Bill, and he has not been on the right side of it. My man Phil Nagy in chat. What's up? Just some fish. Good to see you, baby. In chat, you're still here. $55 ticket. I forgot the keyword, but I'm going to scroll up. The keyword is round 3. Type it in for your chance at $55 ticket on ACR.
So, because I know John is friends with Bill, and I've talked to Landon a little bit, I got to tell you that like I'm pushing for Landon a little bit right now, and we actually. I'm sorry, everyone. We do have a bet on this.
Yeah.
It's $1.
I thought it was 50 cents. Ape, you trying to? What do you mean $1?
Well, you're right, dude. I'm trying to hustle you. My bad. Dude.
You son of a.
Got the edge.
But it's I got too much money on Bill. Bill better get in the lab and make sure John doesn't go broke.
I got no money on it because I don't know anything about it.
See, I found Bill's and landed with another 8K pot here on the right hand side. Y'all are betting rolls on this elephant too much. I've bet too much on this. So I feel like again, Joey caught me at a great time last night drinking. Bet straight up that Bill was going to win straight up. Doesn't even make sense because he shouldn't. Like that should not happen. But I also have a lot of money on Bill as like overcome, not Bill winning without. Yeah. Bill winning without overcoming this. Okay.
It's like a 3-bet pot. Landon sticking with generally a 1/3 size after 3-betting. Also, Jack 2-2 is pretty. He's got a lot of stronger cards in his range that dominate Bill's calling range. So, like a small bet size with your range makes sense.
Okay. Oh, Bill
betting kind of big.
Oh, is Bill on tilt? Is Bill on tilt this session here already? Landon with the call.
I'm not sure I would have gone with that sizing with almost anything, but I think
Bill 15K chat in a 23K. Ooh. Landon having a think.
Yeah, it's like a 2/3 ish pot bet.
Oh, Landon running Sims in his mind. Puts it all in. Bill with the call. Landon with 5 on the river, takes it down with his 7-5 with the boat. That's unbelievable. Bill stacked again. They are going to reset stacks here on the right-hand side. Holy smokes. What a cooler. Oh, I can just picture Bill power stomping around his house now. Tilted.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely tilted. Oh, man. I tell you, Ape. We knew when I told you when we came in, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Yo,
it's going to be a bloodbath.
Yo, I want every single cent. Yeah.
I'm going to send you individual pennies. What an insane Landon wasn't thinking about anything. He wasn't running sims at all on that river. He knew what he was doing. And we're looking to get the new table up for you here on the right, chat. They would do, like I said, they do reset stacks at 300 big blinds, aka 120K. And the reason they do that is because Bill, I guess, just a negotiation expert, said that he didn't have enough time or want to study really deep stack heads up, so they agreed to reset. So that's why I was saying too, Ape, it's going to be so much harder for Landon to overcome that deficit if he can't build up a stack and just bully Bill around to an extent. You know what I mean?
Is bullying Bill the way that you really want to go about things, though?
That's true. It's hard to bully a guy with a bunch of fucking money in a money game. Check a little chat here. What's up, Poker Kane, Ice Storm, Fisher? Good to see you. Grandpa's do it better. That one guy, Randy Benjamin. Good to see you as well. Grandpa's do it better. I have no doubts. Who is up winning so far to date? Right now, we are 1,036 hands in. Bill is down 31,000, but technically, because of the bet, still up like 690K. Went to the river here with 13K on the right-hand side. Landorf takes it down again.
Sorry, I'm just looking up that Jack 2-2 board.
And here we go. We got a replay. You want to walk us through this one, Ape? Can you see this on the screen here? This is the big hand that just happened.
All right. Bill raises on the button. Landon 3 bets to around 4x. Bill calls with Queen Jack.
Spikes it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great board for Jack 2-2. Out of position is supposed to be betting at a super high frequency, though. And so Bill was correct to just call, though, I believe. Yeah, we really don't raise too much. Like, even though this hand is good enough to raise, the board is so dry and so like it's hard for the villain to catch up, and you want to give them some opportunity to blow in position.
Yeah, and catch up, he did.
Yeah,
you landed.
Right. I mean, on the
stacks,
turn,
Bill.
So on the turn, like actually, the villain Bill should be betting, but not all the time. And a small sizing is fairly correct. Like it looks like the solver does choose that. Out of position calls, and then on the river, that 5, man.
Yeah, it's.
Or do you have the replay up? Sorry.
No, the replay gone again. We can get it back up for you if you want, though.
Yeah. Sorry, if you could just kind of go along. My bad.
Yep.
I don't want to miss too much though either.
Can we get that back up, Train, if you don't mind? Also, wait a second. Shouldn't it be 300 effective? No, Drope. So again, you might have just missed it. They don't play 300 big blinds deep because Bill said he didn't want to, and Landon said he was fine with that.
It actually looks like the hand played itself out fairly standardly by both ends, by both sides. And you know, when Bill put that much money in, he is supposed to call. So yeah, kind of a cooler.
Cool. Yeah, that is. Listen, we've seen a few of those too, on both sides. And you know what? We're only 1,000 hands in. We're gonna see a lot more, Abe. We're gonna see a lot more.
My bad. I'm trying to get like everything all worked out. It's hard to check solves. I think I might actually avoid doing that and just try to, unless it's a super interesting spot.
Bill bets large on the left-hand side.
After 3 betting, yeah, 3 bets large on 4-2-2, which I kind of like because if I had overpairs, I would want to bet fairly big. We're not worried about 2s. Like,
nope. Looking, Landon though is making. Oh, I thought he was having a little think. No, the Landon had 120 bills, 40. That's 100. That's right. Doesn't matter what Landon. Yeah. No. It's just what they enjoyed. It's just what they decided on, I guess. One-time party, slow roll with it.
And if we got pot.
Ooh.
On the right-hand side, it's a 3-bet pot where Bill has 3-bet from the big blind, bet around 25% of the pot, and Landon raises less than 3x in position.
It feels like sexy time's about to come here, Ape. I feel it. And guys, also on the right-hand side, you see now they have switched seats. So Landon is up on top and Bill is on the bottom. And on the left, Landon's on the bottom, both on the top. They get to the river. 8, kind of a brick.
Whoa. Whoa. What do you think this might be, John?
I think Bill could have rolled a 1, Ape. I know you saw that, Johnny. I did see that, Worm. I did see that. So one time Party slow rolled me with aces versus kings, then won, and he called me a nerd, and then he lost his life roll again. Thanks for contributing to my lost life roll.
Wow.
I love my fans.
If, you know, like I was going to tell you before we started that, like, you know, if I make fun of you a bit, it's actually a sign that I like you, you know?
And he hasn't made fun of me at all yet. Thanks a lot, Abe.
Yeah, I was worried about hurting your feelings, but
we got tough skin. We good.
I don't. I'm all sensitive. Oh,
you're just a big teddy bear. That's why, Abe.
Nah,
so what do we got going
on? For the most part, you gotta have a thick skin if you're gonna be doing this. Ooh, overbets make me happy.
I'm stealing that. Thanks for contributing to my lost life roll. That's it. Oh, and looks like we might be getting seated somewhere else where they are going to sit at the same side of the table, hopefully. Nope. Ape, listen to this. Someone in chat says, come on. Can a man with that receding hairline and a ponytail really have thick skin? No chance. Is it that bad? It's not even that bad. Oh my God. Maybe.
Dude, you're sexy. You are sexy.
Ape, you are. Well, guys, meet my new boyfriend, Ape's the house.
Shit, I'm not being your sugar daddy, broke ass.
I need one. So, chat, if anyone is out there, I will sugar baby it up. It's been a rough Houston trip. Bitcoin's fucked. My friends. Nice to have you here. Thanks, everyone.
The truth is, though, that I'm all about John sticking together, but J-O-N's, I'm sorry, Jahans, J-O-H-N's.
This is weird.
I just don't get it, man.
How much time did your parents have on their hands to put another letter in a name that didn't need it? Like, that just seems very... Get your shit together, parents of Jonathan.
Right? They actually, they actually spell it right, but who cares?
Bunch of nerds.
To me, J-O-N is more efficient. You know what I mean?
I hear it, man. I hear it. All the same, though, when I was in school, I used to forget to put my name on my tests all the time. Teachers hated it, but they knew it was me because I was the only dumbass that wouldn't put their name on the papers.
Yeah. Gotcha. Go.
All right, chat. My thin's not that thick. Let's relax. I'm just kidding.
Dude, yeah, he's getting choked. Oh, man.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
man.
All right, so we got chat. We're 1,073 hands in. Perkins is now down $13,000, and this is overall in the last 2.5 matches, I guess, coming up on now. And we are doing a $55 ticket giveaway. Chat, type. God, what are they typing? I can't even remember. Round 3 in chat for your chance at $55 ticket. We're going to give away 2 of those today, at least one every 55 minutes. What's up, Burnsy? Good to see you.
Burnsy. I heard Grandpa's do it better. I heard Elephant Chimes. I bet you Bean's there. I don't even know who's
the
there,
whole
but
gang.
Yo, shout out.
The whole gang.
Crowd, I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
We got Bill here betting the river. Landon checked it back to him. Bill takes it down. I think as this match goes on, Bill's gonna start stepping on the gas a little bit, doing some janky shit, and I love that about him.
So far, it's looking pretty normal so far. Kind of almost even a little bit passive, I would say.
That's interesting, eh? Because I feel like the last two has been anything but, and also I think it goes to show that Bill's not out of his element or out of his league here. I think the normalcy shows that Bill has studied, has game, and kind of knows what he's doing here.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least my bank account hopes so.
Well, the pre-flop aspect shouldn't be that hard to get down, right? It's one stack size essentially, right? Maybe things change between 100 and 200 or so, but it can't be that much, I don't think. So like pre-flop ranges, I think that you should be able to get down right, but post-flop, that's where things get really interesting and complicated.
That's why I always like to try to take it down pre. 13K in the middle on the left-hand side.
That's why I play tournament poker.
Landon takes it down with the queen deuce kicker.
Yeah, did he overbet the turn there? It looked like it.
I think so.
Check back overbet. Could be a thing. When I say something's a thing, what I'm referring to is checking out solvers, and for heads up especially, solvers are going to be pretty spot on in my opinion, because essentially Nash equilibrium is assuming that one side like starts with one strategy. This is how solvers work, and the other side tries its best to exploit that side. First side readjusts back and forth until they arrive at an equilibrium point where they're both maximally exploiting one another. And that's essentially solving a spot, is finding out that equilibrium point. And if people aren't playing that way, you can exploit them, right? So that's
interesting.
That's essentially my approach to poker, is understanding why solvers do things and then using that to adjust and exploit my opponents.
Yeah, guys, that's my approach too. That's mine too. Yeah, just kidding. It's not. Look at these legends. What's up, Pizza D? Good to see you, buddy. Pizza D out here in Houston playing the Prime Social Summer Series. We had a few beers with him on stream the other day. Good guy, real good guy.
I was thinking, man, I got great people too, man.
It's good people, man. Build good communities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, love it.
Bill with the Landon with a big bet over here. And Bill with the lookup, 97547 board. Bill checks it back to Landon. Landon snap check. Bill was low. Bill was fishing there. He wanted Landon to fire. That was interesting. That was a little trappy, I think, by Bill.
Cool on that river too. I think I kind of want to check it out, but then I'll get distracted.
We should.
A lot of the times, if you've check called when the middle pair pairs or the bottom pair pairs, you get leads, because that's really good for your check calling range, right?
Okay. And chat, we're almost up to the 1100 hand mark. Perky only down 12K, so effectively even here. It's been some pretty straightforward poker, as Ape has said.
Definitely aggressive though, not a whole lot of folding.
Yep.
Aggressive pre-flop, but it seems like the pots have been relatively small post.
Because they're not allowed to limp pre. There's no limping allowed pre.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
So that does that change? That has to change charts slightly, right?
Totally, especially if there's an ante.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to limp like the bottom 7.5 to 10%, I think. But like a mix of a bunch of different stuff. But still 100 big blinds deep, if you just played a raise only strategy, you'd be fine.
Okay.
I've seen though that like deep stack, when there's an ante and there's no rake, you start limping a lot in position because your price is better, right?
Well, 8, no limping here. We got a 3-bet pot on the left-hand side. 8 deuce 4 rain bizzle.
All of the gut shots are possible, right? Like you've got
God.
wheel gut shots, you got 5, 6, 7, like you got like more straight draws now, right? So
and here I feel a here we go moment.
well, if I bet big for the most part. I think
that's what I was thinking. We've seen Landon use a smaller sizing on the flop and a larger turn sizing.
Mm-hmm.
Check. Now this could complete some draws. Landon having a thing.
6 and 8 and ace 3 are the nuts, although I don't think that either of them. I think he would have kept firing.
Bill takes down with 3s.
Bill shows down the 3s. Yeah, it just got checked down post, huh?
Yeah. It's interesting. And see, the thing is, I think Landon might have the foot off the pedal a little bit when it comes to stabbing at pots, because Bill's been looking him up with anything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So Landon might just have the foot off the gas pedal just slightly.
He's been choosing check lines in a lot of spots that are pretty high bet frequency. I haven't seen his cards every time. That would suggest that was going on, I think. Bill just changed his raise size on the left-hand side to a min raise.
And why would he do that?
No clue.
Sounds like Bill.
Yeah.
Also, Bernsey says he wants to see 200, 400 PLO next. Bernsey, who would you like to see battle it up, heads up? 200, 400 PLO. Chat, let me know. Throw some names out. Maybe we can make it happen. Who knows? 2K in the middle. 10 river, flushes, boats. Quads, maybe. Ooh, you and Joey be so fun, Phil. Ace high gets it done.
Mm-hmm.
We're over the 1,100 hand mark. Bill is currently down just $8,000. And by just, I mean, like, I understand $8,000 is still a significant amount of money, but in the grand scheme of this match,
that's a 3.
It ain't nothing. Phil and Rob Young would be insane to watch too. We'd see some big pots.
I'm trying to learn Omaha. The other day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna reg this PLO tournament, and I was playing hands like 8-8 ace king, and then I realized it was PLO 8.
That was my first experience too. I didn't understand why I kept chopping and losing pots, and then I realized that it was. Oh wait, I don't even know what the game is really.
75% of pot bet on the turn. It looked like after a flop bet. Interesting how do we think this king? Like how would you play a 9? Would you check or bet a 9 on this river?
Oh, Landon just jams it.
Now that's
this is some power shit going on. These boys are just D-slinging out here tonight.
That was a nice overbet. Nice overbet.
Man, kind of sexy, right?
I was analyzing the heads up between Adamo and Z Justin, where Z Justin did like a 5x overbet. And then we thought about it, and like the way that blockers interacted, I was like, wait, I think it's actually a thing. Looked it up, and it totally was. It was like
because MJ's battling Dan Smith, I do believe, I think in Bobby's room or something like that, live in Vegas, and some of the hands that they post are just like insane, like turn jams and river jams. And I'm just like, what is going on?
Yeah,
it is unbelievable. And yes, guys, you can see right over the picture of Gas Trader and Absolute Go, aka Bill Perkins and Landon Tice, aka Child of the Sim. You can see the last update. It's updated live throughout the battle today. Right now, 1,105 hands perking down 8K. I'll try to keep you guys updated a little bit more on that.
Nice work, because I don't know.
You take care of the strat, I'll take care of chat. John and John in the morning. Wow, that's our new thing. That's our new sluggo. Boom, we've done it again.
Good luck getting me up in the morning, man.
Yeah, me too. You're right. John and John in the late afternoon.
All right, we got a 3-bet pot on the left-hand side. Bill is 3-bet. Smaller bet on a dry king high board. About as dry as can be. No draws. No straight draws. No flush draws.
And Jack, now we have some flush draws
Yeah,
coming.
we got some action. We got an action card. You know.
Yep. We got action cards and action players make for a good combo. No, don't check it, boys. Come on.
Kind of interested though in finding out who the Jack is best for. I'm assuming probably out of position because they have more of the top end of their range, and in position has more of the middle with the top removed.
Ooh,
You know, the flop. There's not
Big
that.
Bill.
Ooh.
Could Bill have been slow playing here a little bit? Maybe
Or,
hitting that king on the
no.
flop.
Yeah, or like queens could probably play
Okay.
like that.
It's a great. Did someone just say pizza? If someone said pizza, I'm getting pizza too. Oh, ape! Now I'm hungry, buddy. But it 50 stars too lit. Oh, Phil's in with ACR in chat. Heads up tables, that would be crazy.
I actually wanted to play somebody heads up just for play money yesterday and couldn't really find many heads up tables. And you know, the reason why is that heads up can be pretty predatory in general, and that's, I believe, why ACR doesn't have heads up tables. Is not because, you know, we don't want
Interesting.
They're not great for the game in general because a lot of people will only play recreationals, and the money leaves pretty fast, you know.
That makes sense. It doesn't get pumped back in anywhere.
Yeah, also the game just has gotten very tough.
It'd be interesting. I like the excitement. See, at me as like more of a recreational, like I look at the excitement of it and just the pure, like, I would love to railroad any high stakes cash games.
I mean, that's the thing is I love heads up because it is so it's creative, it's adaptive, it's interesting. It's like and ranges are so wide, and there's all of this leveling going on based on what's just happened over the last like 20-30 hands, and like even it's just wild, right?
It's like there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run heads up.
Yeah, I think it is really a true test of poker skill, heads up to some degree, in hand reading. Although I know heads up players that have moved to tournament poker who I think have a hard time adjusting to the tighter hand ranges and stuff.
Makes sense. Listen, that's one thing. Like I've never studied heads up, but I would think that it almost, like, my mind goes to like obviously seeing a lot of flops, but I wouldn't even be able to know what hands to take out of pre-flop ranges heads up.
Well, I mean, the button has about, let's say, 80%, 80, 83.
Okay.
I don't think that he believes that he should raise 100%, although maybe. And the villain in the big blind should be calling, I believe, with like the top removed with about 30% of the deck. Right.
Okay.
So I would say like the big blind, like in this spot where it's a single raised pot, is like the worst. You know, the worst offsuit hand they're probably calling is like 10-6 offsuit, Queen 4 offsuit, King 2 offsuit. All suited hands are calling though.
Okay, so you're saying 10-6 offsuit is a call, not a 4-bet? Cards I've played against you and you don't fold anyways. Business as usual. Well. So what's the stacks here? Right now, chat, again, 1,125 hands. Perky still hovering around. The boys are pretty even. They've been pretty even for the past about 20 minutes. Still down just 7K, which means Perkins is still up about 713 if my math is correct.
Mm-hmm. We got another 3-bet pot on the right-hand side. Landed a 3-bet. Usually big-ish bet sizes, I think. Oh, wait, no, because we've got a very linear range that probably just interacts with this board a lot. Yeah, lots of checking in 3-bet pots.
It's very interesting. The chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe that was the status the last 2 matches. I don't think we saw a lot of checks after 3-bet, 4-bet pots. We didn't see a lot of checking down to the river. Right now, this is going to get tangled, this pot right here on the right-hand side. Relatively, really quick snap checks going to the river again.
What are these snap checks all about?
It's very bizarre. Crazy.
So,
oh, and he Landon just jams it. Bill having to think. Look him up, Bill. Come on, Bill. What are you doing over there?
Actually, the first thing I was gonna say about that Jack 10-6 board is that I thought that it was gonna be a spot where we had big bets, just because we have like King Queen, Queens plus, all of them want to bet big on a two-tone board like this. But then I thought maybe not, and I corrected myself. But nope, I was right in the first thing that I said.
Yep.
Is that out of position actually does have a lot of checks in 3-bet pots here. And
interesting.
The larger sizing.
Yep. So Benjamin says the last 2 sessions, a lot of betting and calling, not much checking at all. A lot of feeling out. Definitely adjustments by both players today, it seems.
Interesting.
That's the dynamic. That's heads up, man. Like you said, the adaptation, the feeling out. And maybe we're moved on from the initial feeling out stage. Maybe these guys and their coaches feel like they got a pretty good idea of the other side, and they're ready to strap in and get stuff going. Flop the boat on the left-hand side. Landon takes it down. I don't think a very big pot, though.
We got a small bet in position on ace 10-8, and a like almost 5x check raise. Yeah, I didn't think that small bet was.
This is it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I do think as well we are going to roll for the $55 ticket. Raffica now. If you guys are cool with that, ACR. If you're not, then I'll just shut up and we'll continue on with it. But Ghost is going to take care of it. If we can get one of those rolled Ghosts and maybe then start like another one to get a little bit of hype. You know what I mean? Round 3. Type round 3 in chat. $55 ticket. We're giving away 1, and then we're going to give away another one that makes 2. Great math, John.
Dang, yeah. You know what? A good poker player, I've always said, combination of quick math, logic.
Landon with the 3 takes that down the left-hand side. Sorry about that, Abe. You were saying, you said what?
Basically, you got to be smart. Sorry.
I don't know why I do this for a living then, Abe.
Nah, if that was a qualification, like I am no super genius. That's for sure.
Yeah, me and you both, my friend.
But but I try to make up for that just by
your devilishly good looks.
Hard. Yes, exactly. I thought that we were gonna keep my stripper days on the hush.
Nope, links in chat, buddy.
Crap, man. Big bull.
No. Big bull 69. Too good. So Bill up here with a river bet, about 3/4 pot. Gets looked up by Landon, and Landon wins again, 10-4. We are Bill right now after 1,150 hands, Perky down 30,000 bizzles, almost a buy-in, which is again nothing that can change at the drop of a hat. Real weird saying I think that is to begin with, at the drop of a hat.
I feel that. I mean, there's like a lot of ones like that where I'm like, what does that even mean?
What dumbass came up with this? Sorry if someone in chat was the person who came up with that. I think it's pretty silly.
That was my great grandfather.
Yeah, that's my family heritage. Yo, what's up, Payday baby? This is definitely a good and interesting stream to catch, and having Ape comment is definitely a plus. I could not agree more. It's really nice having Ape here. Like he said, he's not the heads up expert, but he has put a bunch of time the last few days in the study and preparing for this match here today. And the insight is something that I think we haven't had in the last little while, so it's refreshing.
You got a river raise.
And we get the call by Bill.
Yep.
Sevens. This is Pound Townish right now.
Yeah. It felt very strong to me, that line. Everything about it, the timing.
I do really feel like Landon has settled into a groove here. He seems far more relaxed today. He seems far more. I don't know why, but I felt kind of jitters. Like just from watching, I felt jitters coming from Landon. I think today it seems very like the waters have smoothed out.
Yeah, it's kind of like, man, when you're playing on the big stage, at least from what I've seen, is like, when you're winning, it's awesome. You feel badass, but like when you're losing and people are making memes about you and making that's like, it's emotionally tough to deal with. Like for me at least, because I have this picture of myself as like a very good poker player, and it just being on the big stage changes things for sure. So I think getting some mistakes out of the way and getting kind of made fun of a little bit and all that is probably not even a bad thing, because he can just, that shit happened. Now he's going to refocus and just do it.
I think so too. You even got, like, obviously Landon is very confident in himself. I don't think he'd have a lot of his net worth on the line if he wasn't. But you saw him on Twitter, I think, like he said, some emotional responses to a few tweets, getting a little bit worked up. So today, Landon getting off Twitter is definitely positive EV, and I could not agree more. The kid's going to spend a lot of time in the lab. It's going to have a lot of positive benefit to his mental health as well. So I'm excited, man. Landon's a good kid. As much as I love Bill, as much as Bill's done for me over the last few years of my life. 13K over on the right.
Flush on the bottom board.
Big bet by Bill.
Yeah, a large-ish bet. I mean, definitely saying that he has a club of some kind, a high club. Yep.
And high club he did.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I was saying, as much as I enjoy Bill and as close with Bill, I've never met Landon, but I have a lot of respect for Landon. What he's done the last few years, the work he puts in, definitely a guy who is very hard to root against.
Well, I don't know too much about Landon, but I would say the same. I just know, for me, like, I had a huge punt I made in front of like a gazillion people, and man, that was like emotionally painful, right? Like,
yeah, without a doubt.
So like, it is interesting, and everyone can sit on the sidelines, but not everybody can get up here and play for this kind of money in front of everybody. It's intense, and it's hats off to both of them.
And today's update chat: 208 hands have been played throughout the first hour. Bill is currently down $102,000 on the day. He's 198, lost 110. Those stats brought to you by State Farm. I'm just kidding.
Ooh, check out those.
Here we go.
Baby. We got. He is saying that he has a 10 or better.
Landorfin's tank.
I don't even think he could go this size with like a 10 with no kicker. 10-2.
Landon gets the fold. Bill up to 60K on the right-hand side. Pretty even on the left. God, what a day to be alive. Some high-stakes poker, some good friends. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. I love sweating heads-up poker, man.
Oh, it's so fun. 13K on the left here as well. What's going on? The boys.
Just down 100,000. Like that.
Bill's like, hold my beer. Check to the river. River's in 9. Landon checks it back to Bill. Snap check again here on the river. And ace queen takes it down. This is new. This is definitely these players have definitely made a bunch of adjustments from the first 2 days, because that specifically would have never happened the first 2 sessions.
Lots of checking down on both sides.
So what that has to favor this style has to favor Bill, though, correct? Especially if Landon has a $720,000 deficit to overcome. You almost have put yourself in a position where you got to have your foot on the pedal a decent amount the entire time.
I'm not sure. Heads up is fairly nuanced, and there's a lot of your range that likes to play a more passive line. Like, for instance, let's talk about like Ace 5-2 or like Ace 8-3 in position in a single raise pot. You might want to check back King Jack and King 10 and bet your worst kings, because of the fact that you're dominating other kings, and your hand's equity is like your hand plays pretty efficiently as a check versus the other player's range. So some of this passive stuff, it really depends on like what parts of the range they have, I think. Does that make sense?
Buddy, listen, it all makes kind of some little bit of kind of sense to me.
Damn it. It was kind of an advance, but basically, like, heads up, it's all about equity distribution a lot of the times, and like how certain parts of your range play versus their parts of their range, right?
Interesting. Ape, someone actually said in chat earlier that you make poker sound simple for everyone is what they said. So I'm sure chat appreciates that as well, because guys like me need it down here a little bit sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, doctor, that's not English. Tell me that. Speak English to me, doctor.
It's also kind of how I think about things. Oh, check back with 2 pair on the river. It was
Who checked back? Landon?
Yep.
Interesting. So Landon slowed down.
It was a pretty big pot, but I think I'm not sure if I would have checked that spot. I wouldn't mind rewinding it, but yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Did we Ghost of M? Do we have the giveaway? Is the giveaway already done here? Did we already give away one? Did I miss it? If I missed it, let me know, please. We're giving away a $55 ticket. Yeah. Welcome to ASMR.
I've heard. I'm not even gonna say it. People actually, like, apparently I used to have like heavy breathing, and people were like, "Your heavy breathing is my
no way." That's amazing, Ape.
Yeah. Shut up.
That's amazing. I'm way too. My voice, I don't think, goes as quiet. We got our first winner, Momac. Yeah, oh my God, Momac, congrats. You won the ticket. That's pretty gangster of you. Momac, you're so gangster.
Momac daddy.
So we're on to the next here now. Type round 3, chat. If you haven't already entered round 3, we're giving you a $55 ticket. We will do that at the end of this hour. I do believe we're only going to play 2 hours.
Basically have this like a very similar hand category, like board categories on both sides. Like on one side, 8 Jack, the other side 9-10. Although I'd say, yeah, the Jack 8-7 is more locked in. If you're comparing the 2 boards, they checked on the left side, big bet on the flop on the right side.
Queen could make someone have a little stab at it here.
Yeah, pot size stab.
Attaboy Bill. And it goes check back to Bill on the right hand side.
Nothing to a boss. All right.
This is unbelievable. So Landon nines, checks down the 9s the whole way.
I mean, he called a big bet on the flop. I mean, I think that's.
Oh, did he fire flop?
Oh, it was 3-bet. My bad, guys.
Yeah, right. And then it was just checked down, I think.
I think that's fairly reasonable. Yeah, I would have checked 9s. Yeah, for sure.
See, it's probably reasonable, but we're just not used to it here. Like, we're not like the last 2. Like, it was just rockets. The boys had the blindfolds on, and we're just
I mean, I would honestly just say though that that's like a very good example of what I was talking about for a spot where a portion of our range likes to check a lot, and it's not because oh wow,
Big pot on the right.
but yeah, nines on Jack 8-7 probably mixes.
The boys are both 50K deep.
Oh yeah, 13K pot on the right hand side.
Landon takes it down. Leyland takes it down. He's throwing a few bows to old Billy over here today. He's throwing a few bows.
Throw some bows on him. Mm-hmm.
Throw some bows on it. That could be a song too. We got a lot of songs we should make, John. It's going to be amazing.
We would be a pretty hideous boy band, but you know, niche market. Actually, we can be in a rap group. I'll freestyle with you. You got beatbox?
Listen, I'll be whatever you need, Abe.
Oh wait, you'll be the vocals. I've heard you sing. It was what's the word? I'm traumatic. No.
Traumatic, you motherfucker. Wait, Paul versus Mayweather's tonight? No, that's tomorrow, right? The 6th. I'm excited for that. I don't even know why I am, but I am excited for it.
I'm not really.
Thanks. Some insane number. You got to respect Landon's confidence. You're damn right you do. You're damn right you got to respect Landon's confidence. Then again, he's also playing, you know what I mean? Bill has a lot of other things he does with his life than study solvers and stuff. He has yachts and planes and a fiance. And
I was just looking at Landon here, and he kind of looks a little bit like Jason Kuhn. He kind of has that same mentality almost.
Okay.
Yeah. Heads up too. Actually, a lot of the heads up stuff I know I learned from Jason Kuhn because he stayed with me for a bit in Vancouver.
Oh,
but
nice.
I remember, man. Speaking of studying, that guy used to be like go to sleep to instructional videos and stuff. You know, that was his.
Mr. Phil Nagy. How are you, my friend? I'm gonna put you on speaker here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Phil, you're live. You're live with John and John in the late afternoon.
Phil.
Hey, I just want to let you guys know the stream is great. Its commentary is great. The action's great. And somebody had made a comment that Landon has to beat Bill by 700K, right, to overcome the deficit or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm looking at making heads up matches, right? So that you can negotiate these matches between two people and do this kind of thing on your own without.
That is sick.
Negotiate that. But
yes.
How cool would it be that if at any point you're down 700K, you just win? Right?
Yeah.
So how does that change the dynamic? And then the other thing that I didn't hear you guys talking about is if you're Bill and you have this handicap, are you looking to pot control and play smaller pots? Or are you looking to play bigger pots? Like,
see, I would think someone who wasn't Bill would probably think like that.
I'm wondering. And for those of you who talk about, you know, the heads up tables at ACR, we do offer heads up blitz tables, right? Obviously it's blitz, but it is some of the coolest form of heads up. I want to say it's 100 to 400 big blinds buy-in.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. So it's deep stack heads up, and in a fast fold format, rush, poker, blitz, whatever you want to call it.
Sounds exciting.
So it is kind of cool if you want to get a bunch of heads up practice, and it's like I said, it's super deep stack and into a super low stakes. It's great for practicing and working on your heads up game.
Chat, you've heard it here first.
I like the ideas.
I figured I wanted to give you guys a compliment on the commentary. Is really good. Game's really good. A lot of fun, and answer a couple of questions, and I'll be watching for a while.
And you said pay raise. Hey Phil, thanks, buddy. This has been an awesome chat. Always good talking to you, buddy.
But that's what you can tell about Phil is that he's a guy.
Much love, Phil.
Oh, my bad. Oh yeah. Later,
No,
Phil.
all good. He's gone. Phil, later, Phil.
Yeah.
Good guy,
Man.
Mr. Nagy.
Yeah, that's the thing about Phil though, that I really like about him is that you can tell he's a player and he gets excited about ideas, and like heads up is really fun, but we also don't want something that people can abuse. So finding ways around that is really awesome. Like too, and then like setting up these matches is so good. Like it's just love it.
He loves the game, man. He's very passionate about doing things that are good for the game and doing things to bring people in, make people feel comfortable, and trying new things. That's one of the things I love about him too. His passion for the game is second to none.
Mm-hmm. So he was talking about should Bill play tight, knowing that there's this handicap. I think that what I would do is
we had a 3-bet pot, 4-bet pot over
tighter,
here.
But like I would do a few things to make it look like I wasn't, so that like Landon doesn't take advantage of it. But I would definitely lean towards folding in the big pots with bluff catchers big time.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if that's Bill's style exactly.
Yeah, I really don't either. I don't think no. There's nothing. Oh, here we go on the left-hand side. Landon jams it over Bill's raise.
That's actually probably a thing.
And Landon is right now. I might have to take the mayor of Pound Town away from Bill and give it to the child of Sim, Landon Tice. What's up, Dennis Sanchez? Good to see you, brother. We got a little tiny baby bet over on the right-hand side there.
I wonder if like
big lick, baby.
So yeah, I like that idea. We got like possibly like a format, like a blitz format with the heads up. That's sweet.
That's crazy, right? That for sure will get wild. What's the buy-in for the? Oh yeah, we are doing a $10 million guarantee Venom coming up. The buy-in's going to be the same, $26.50, I do believe.
By the way, that's
not $26.
What hands do you think should shove or raise on 4-3-2 in a 3-bet pot? I put you on the spot.
Huh? Let's ask that question again. So what?
What hands do you think you would shove or raise in a 3-bet pot? Now remember that you've got, basically the middle of your opening range with the top removed.
Yeah, well, some over pairs. So you have what? Sixes, sevens, eights, nines.
Dude, there you go. I think 6s and 5s are like those like to raise the most because for protection and because they have that additional equity.
I'm an absolute genius. I'm a heads up god.
Yeah, totally. Like, I feel blessed to be in your presence. Okay, we've got a big raise by Landon on this river, repping the 5.
Ape, you're a funny guy, Ape. You're a funny guy.
You too, Mr. Party. The only thing is like I'm only intentionally funny like half the time. Yeah.
See, the thing is I try all day. Every day to be funny. It's just that like I hit at about a 30% frequency, so I miss like 70% of the time. But since we do it all day, people think we're kind of funny.
Bro, you gotta just throw some misses out occasionally. But man, it is kind of awkward when you're streaming.
See my dating record.
I've been meaning to ask you a bit, but no, because like I know things about you because of the Big Brother season, right?
Yeah.
But I also didn't want to be that guy asking you shit, so I'm not going to. But I've thought of it.
We should. We'll chat, Ape. I got some deep Big Brother stories locked away in the closet back there somewhere.
in Costa Rica.
Oh yes.
In the pot with the turn.
It goes to Gas Trader. Can we see that one back, Train?
Please.
Can we see that one back, Train, please? Just some fish. Good to see you. Just ACR sit and go challenge on the stream. That's what I like. I think we should do that. Like a nice, like a round robin heads up with all the team pros.
Yeah, can we put money on that? Like lots?
No.
I'm sorry.
unless Phil wants
I'm
to
such
roll
a
me.
dick.
Unless Phil wants to roll me, then it's on. Well, I'll play any stakes. No way, BB Can John from Newfoundland. That is me. I feel like you're being sarcastic, but yes, I am that man.
This man won a reality show. Like,
I
honestly, I think you've got heart. Like, my worst nightmare is being stuck in a house with like
Crazy people.
Yeah, it's just totally nuts.
Absolute psychos.
Yeah, people that are basically hired because they're gonna be shit disturbers.
That's
Or
literally
they're,
it.
they're brought in because of that reason, you know. So it's like,
It's unbelievable.
and man, they were
So,
so towards you too.
Right?
Like, really? Yeah.
So chat right now,
You in embarrassing moments, man. All right,
buddy,
I
from
won't bring
dressing me up in diapers to freaking. It was brutal.
Bro, I wasn't. When I saw that, I felt like I had to screenshot it and send it to John.
Well, you weren't the only one, Ape. Trust you.
God dang! You know what? That means that I was being a basic bitch. You know, like
yeah,
someone that,
like 6 years later.
Yeah, 6 years later. Yeah, like I've never seen someone do this before. Good one.
It was. So chat right now, 258 hands today. Bill is minus $130,000 overall, though. 1,220 hands played. Perkins is only down 55,000 overall. Bet on Drew's in chat. Bet on Drew. How are you? Ha! He's behind me. What a weenie. Good guy, Bet on Drew. Crazy people stuck in a house together. I'd fit right in, my friend. It only makes you it makes you crazier. And right now, chat, you are with me for the best commentary of Heads Up, high stakes you've ever heard. Gas Trader checks, absolute go on the 9 turn. Is deciding what he wants to do. His range here should be fairly. I don't know what the fuck am I talking about? I don't know. He probably has a range for sure. Both these players probably for sure have ranges. Chances are, and 4s are in one of those ranges. What do you think of that? Thank you. Thank you so much. John Party versus Kevin Meyer. I'd play Kevin heads up. Jack turn to right hand side. 275 flop. Rainbow. Thank God Abe's back. Hey Abe, welcome back. No, we were dropping some pretty next level shit on these people. But you are back, Abe. So here's the hand you wanted to see.
Okay.
So we got Bill Ray's called King Jack 6 Rainbow. Landorf check.
I think that. Oh, tough river for.
King 8. So what is Bill? Ace 10. Oh wow.
Yeah, this is a setup.
Yeah, that's just cooler city.
Let's be careful though.
We're back to the action. Bill takes on a $7,000 pot with 9-6 offsuit. Elephant. And we have a little look over on the left-hand side, ladies and gentlemen. Never mind, look away. Nothing to see here. Just a few nits playing poker. I'm just kidding, guys. Relax. We can't be psychos all the time. Good hand. Yeah. That one was that was a cooler for sure. Tough river for Landorf. I actually think Landon should change his name to Landorf. I think it's a pretty badass name.
Landorf.
Lord, it's me, Landorf, king of the high stakes.
I wouldn't even mind it if my name was John Vandorf. Yes.
Oh, it's the Dorf is what it is. It's the Dorf.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dorf sounds just Vikings badass. Any new tattoos, party? Nope. The only tattoo I have is of my girl Kelly Minkin. Her her name and her Twitter handle. I got it for $1,000. It was amazing. One of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. What's going on, Sierra? It's good to see you, Dorf. John's a dork. Is that what you said? No, it's not what he said.
They're so mean to us.
I know, brutal. But I'm going to just assume every time they say John, they're talking to you and not me.
Shit, that's what I've been doing.
So right now, chat, on the left-hand side, the boys are getting a little bit deeper here. We got a 70K stack and a 50K stack. We can see some fireworks. Over on the other hand, over on the right-hand side, landing on the top, $70,000 pop. Bill around starting. I'm going to raise the call on the left-hand side. Showing some primate. Oh, showing some primate love from
Primate
I Am
love,
Never
hey.
Far. Yeah. Get your apes out in chat, baby.
Much love.
Ryan Brown, I appreciate you.
What's up, primates?
I think we definitely have a good contrast. You ain't gonna hear me. You ain't gonna hear me talking too much strat. So it's nice to have someone, you know what I mean, who can take the pressure off. I think I did a great job while you were gone, but you know what I mean?
Pot over bet on. This is just like trying to get him off the chop.
Oh,
pot.
and Bill.
Yeah, it's gonna be just a chop.
That's
yeah.
Good for Bill. Oh, getting the goats out in chat. The bananas are flowing in chat right now. The ape love is real out here. The ape love is real out here. God, you love to see it. You love to see it.
Much love.
But yeah, oh, that's cool. That's cool. I need one of those. So chat, I would say we got about 35 minutes left in this match here. Right now, 1,200 just updated as we were talking. God, what a team we have behind this stream. 1,245 hands. Perky down 61,000 overall. Not today. He's down a lot more today because I think he was. Oh yeah, he's probably down 150. I would imagine. I'll get that stat for you coming here as well.
Do we know if he's on pace right now to make? I don't think Landon's on pace to clear though, is he?
Nope, he is not. I do believe even after the first session with Landon winning $18,000, he had to win a minimum of $21,000 every single session from there on out to get even. So that's a job. You're not, because that now you're just flirting with variance. I feel, you know what I mean, and that's a tough game to play. Now I like to flirt. That's one thing. Wouldn't flirt with variance at this scale.
Well, yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I would say
you probably don't mind flirting with it.
Relationship status with variance. It's complicated.
Two, yeah. Mine might be actually. I might. Well, yeah. It's definitely love-hate. You're right.
People say variance is like. There's also like running super sick hot and taking down a huge tournament is also positive variance, right? So, like, variance is generally associated with a winning player losing, but it's really just variance exists in the positive as well. You know.
Yep. It's a two-way street. You know what I mean? That's up there. So Perky 55K. I'll see what.
Could this even be like a king high for value? Oh no.
Landor.
Check down the whole way.
What's this 3-bet pot over on the left here? Bill checks to Landon. Few clubs out there.
Clubs everywhere.
That's a good challenge. Ape, how many big blinds per 100 would you give me for a challenge like this?
John Party?
Jonathan Party, Newfoundland, Canada.
I don't know. I mean, you're a professional poker player.
You son of a bitch, yeah.
I don't know, man.
Hey, it doesn't want to hurt my feelings. That's why. I would give John P 15 big blinds for 100. He can't beat me in a hand. in any, I won't win one hand.
We just did a bet to try to get someone to put a bad beat on Chris Moneymaker. No one's
How's that working out yet?
No one's. I think he got scared and stopped playing.
He hasn't. He might not have played since. That is such a very scared play by him, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. He's like that.
Yeah, he's just soft. He kind of played it off like, yeah, I'm gonna get so much action. You can't get action if you don't play, Chris.
Uh-huh.
Freaking guy, man. Phil, I like listen, 15 for 100. I wouldn't play 200, 400. Maybe we could talk. I might put a little bit of my roll on the line. I'm gonna have to get. Hey, Drew, you want to back me? He nervously laughed. Chat, we are doing a giveaway, $55 ticket at the end of this hour. Type round. Don't type what I just said. Yep, that's it. Round 3. Type round 3 in chat for your chance of $55 ticket. The one and only ACR. But that's a cool thing we were talking about with the moneymaker. Oh, we got a big bet here. Whoa, baby. 15K in the middle.
Oof. And then the river pairs the board. Now, if you have a queen here in a pot this big, are you still value betting?
You know I am, Ape. You know I am.
It's
Landon, 10K into 15. What's Landon doing this with? Can he do this with the queen?
I actually.
Could he do that with air?
I wish we could have seen what they had there.
Could he do it with air? Is that a thing? I feel like that's something I'd do. Just the air ball.
Well, yeah, of course you can do that with air. Do you remember exactly how the action went? Because I think I missed the pre-flop action and flop action. Can we get that back? Let's try not to, because I think that.
Or Trey, you can tell me in chat if you know or remember. Yeah. Chris crushed Nagy the other night for like 40K. He said.
Yo, I love to make fun of Chris just because, like, just he's Chris.
Fun guy to make fun of, yeah.
His reactions are just good, you know.
The best, yeah.
He's hilarious. His responses. That's pretty much why. And I went through his database and I thought he was really actually pretty good.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Interesting. I would have never guessed.
He's
just actually kidding, Chris.
No, he's tough. He's aggressive and tough, dude.
Yeah, he does well. He's always deep in something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many bullets are fired into these somethings, but he's always deep in something.
Yeah, there's that whole philosophy of stack building early.
Yeah. We got a little look at over here on the right hand side. What sizing? Is this right? Is this a normal sizing?
The on the river?
Yeah. I know on the 3-bet here.
Yeah, the 3-bet was just the typical 4x, I believe.
Okay, nice.
It looks like Landon is just heatering, you know, definitely playing well.
Yeah, and that's good. I think that's kind of what we expected from the start. I would have said, I think a lot of people would have lost a lot of money if you would have said Bill was upright after the first 2 sessions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't think many would have said that. Small pot for Landon on the right.
Boards. You know Bill likes to overbet these.
Yeah, Bill, yeah.
Now he's gonna go for 5x, I bet.
For sure. Look at him. Just a legend. What if Landon just jams it back in his face? That would be gangster. But Landon finds a fold. The opposite
nice.
of gangster.
Bill found the right amount. He had to go 4x, not 3x pot.
Bill's jacked about that right now.
Yeah, he's like, it got through.
He's like, done it. I've done it. 2x pot on the flop, landing overbet flop, bet like 6 minute turn, 4 card straight board, America's card room. Okay, thank you. Not sure. Yep, we're not sure pre-flop.
Okay.
What's up? What's up? Go Bill. Go Bill. Who you guys cheering for? Who you guys cheering for out there? Landon Bill. Let's see it. Let's see it in chat. Definitely a little bit more slow going here today. We've had one table break and one wait. Are we an hour and a half? Someone's only been stacked once. It's only been one time, right? Well, that doesn't seem right.
Oh man, I can't help playing with my beard when I'm playing. I do the same thing that you're doing.
Yeah, I do it all the time. Yeah, I do it all the time.
I've tried to like stop it, but like the thing is, I used to do this straight up monkey thing where I do this.
Yeah, I've seen you. Yo, when you get in deep spots, you still might do that from time to time.
Do.
That's too good. That's too good. It's but the thing is, I just feel like because this hand is on the mouse, and this hand I just never know what to do with. Like most of the time, it's just in this exact same position, just slightly off stream, like we're just sitting right here. Is Bill on his mission to die with zero? Hey, listen, the man's wrote books about it, literally. So he's not afraid.
Landorf, the Landy Man.
Landorf from Landy Man. My family just finished watching A Quiet Place. They're making me take them to dinner and watch the sequel. Much love, you all. Much love to all you primates. Good luck tomorrow if I don't see you guys before then. Much love, Elephant Chimes. What's up, Demo? How are you, baby? How's Bill looking today? Bill is down 89K overall. I'm going to try to get you... we're going to try to get you what Bill is up or down today, just for session number 3. We just messaged the team.
Demo says if John isn't itching his beard, he is itching something else. Damn it! I thought that was off camera.
I've been known to find my hands around my. Yeah.
Oh
yeah. He's talking about my crotch. And chat today, 300, man, they're playing fast. 327 hands. Bill has just hit the down $150,000 mark for this hand. So think about it. This is a huge, huge turning point for Landon with Bill being down 150K this session. That's going to help him big time overcome this deficit. So it's exciting.
Momentum.
It is, man. It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Uncle Mo.
As long as you don't sniff your hand after, I won't judge you. I appreciate the non-judgment out there in chat. I'll try to keep it away from my nose. Huge swing. Yeah, Benjamin. This is big. Like we said, Bill was up like what, a buy-in and a half maybe yesterday, and like half a buy-in the day before, and now Landon just hit the 150K. Our first 6-figure.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. So Bill pots it here on the turn. Landon having to think. And Landon comes back over the top.
Check back,
a little spicy.
Check 5.
They get the call. This could be an action card.
Really, I mean, a lot of straights just got completed. 8, 9, and King, Queen.
And 2 pair. And Landon again takes a safe route. Gets the check, takes a showdown.
It was Ace Jack 4.
I believe.
I don't know if the bottom card. They are playing very fast.
Yeah, that's what the first thing when I was here, I was like, how do I literally only look for 3 and 4 bet pots. Like that's it.
Yeah, that's actually what ended up happening. Like when I had this whole plan to be like analyzing the sims on the spot, going deep into the hands. But everything happens so fast, it's really hard to do.
Everything. But we do, Abe, have a 3-bet pot here on the left-hand side, 8K in the middle.
Ace, king, 5.
2 clubs.
Another check.
Now are we taking stabs here with king, queen, anything like that?
I think king, queen for sure. Most kings probably check though. I'll find out though.
An ace. A 2 would be pretty sexy right now.
I'm looking up all this stuff on GTO Trader.
Where do you find that? Abe?
www.gtotrader.com, GTO Trader. And the web-based thing where you can look up all heads-up solves, basically.
So that's what I will do to practice for my match against Mr. Nagy. Then I'm getting 15 per 100 big blinds.
Mm-hmm. Quite interesting. Ace King 5 actually is a high check frequency board. I wouldn't have expected that. It's like 55%, and I think it's because
Landon Potts here. I mean, Bill Potts on the right hand side. This could be a nope. Takes it down. Also, Random Chew, good to see you, my friend. Today's stats about 327 hands. Bill's down about 150K. We got that 4 minutes ago, so that was as of 4 minutes.
You know what? I was wrong though. You don't bet king queen on the turn.
Don't. Okay.
Check.
The more you know, chat. That's why John. I obviously wouldn't have bet king queen there in that spot.
It was a small. I thought that you could, and it's like a low frequency option, but it just overall the kings just want to check. And
got you.
We want to go polarized. Yeah.
And we got Jack flop over here, 3-bet pot. 6 turn. Landon took a 10K pot off him. Okay. And Landon finds another big pot over here on the right-hand side, taking Bill to the cleaners today. We're going to see Bill getting rid of that private jet, and he's going to be downgrading to first class. Maybe a smaller yacht is in the future for Mr. Bill Perkins. Maybe the world traveling has to come to an end, Ape. What's this kid doing to this businessman? Bill's going to be taking out second, third mortgages. Oh, man.
Yeah, Bill's chilling in the Galapagos on top of it.
Jay Pina asked, if you were on a budget, what would be more advantageous to purchase, GTO Trainer or Pre-Flop Academy? I don't know what Pre-Flop Academy is.
Well, I'm talking about how I'm using GTO Trainer to look at heads-up spots in deep stacked cash. That's
36. Does that say 36K in the middle over here on the right-hand side? No.
Let's talk about
$36,000.
And then like the least blank of cards.
It's go time for Bill Perkins here. Does Bill have it in him to put it? He does indeed. It goes in the middle. Oh, and it gets another. Landon comes back over the top. Bill with ace queen, Landon with tens, and Bill is the GOAT. He's the greatest. He cuts that 150K deficit almost in half. Wow, he is going to buy a bigger yacht. He is upgrading to a jumbo jet. Can we see that back train?
I'm not actually sure about the call down. It was Queen
with the Landon's tens.
Yeah.
Can we see that back train? Holy goodness!
When I say I'm not sure, I mean I'm actually not sure.
All I know is Bill's stack is increasing by numbers that I have never owned in my life. Relax, dude. How do you relax, Swamper? How can you relax when there's hundreds of thousands of dollars being swung around like this? How do you not? I have chills. I can barely even breathe. It's like, look at this vein. I don't even know where that came from. Oh, God. Good to see you, though, my friend. So, Bill, right now, we are going to get updated stats.
My issue with the call is, like, Oh, was it a 4-bet pot?
I am not sure. We're gonna get trained to play that bad boy back. Loving this energy from you, Chew. I appreciate you. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. I know. Sometimes I watch myself back and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Is it 3-bet pot over on the left? Review the hand, please. We're trying to get it up for you as soon as this pot's over. We have our boy Train working on getting it up for us. We're going to get Ape walk us through it. That was a big one. That was a big one. Right over here, chat. Action board, or so it seems. 8K in the middle. Deuce River. Too scary. Too scary. These guys are a little nervous. We're going to get an updated money total for you as well, chat. Bill checks the landing on the left. Landing going to stab. Or is landing going to find the check that we've been seeing? Here we go, Ape. Here it is for you.
Raise. 3-bet. 4-bet.
4 Bizzler.
Call. Yeah, so I don't think Bill has much of a leading range here. Okay, so yeah, this is a bet.
Check jam, pretty much.
Okay, call. What do you check raise?
Oh, no. Cheek. Let's see it again.
Yeah, it looks like he raised small.
He just built Bill with a little min click back.
I like it.
And then Landon turns a ton of equity.
A small raise is we don't actually have that in here as a thing.
And Bill scoops with the ace queen. My God, that is sexy. And chat, if you're looking at the updated totals from 1 minute ago, today's stats 348 hands. Bill right now $127,000 in the hole from today's session. Overall, just down 63K, buy-in and a half.
So sorry about that. I got a little bit lost because I was looking into the spot where Bill checked min raised, and it just wasn't an option in the sim that I was looking at. I think that the way that Landon, I think that it was fine on both ends though. Like I think that raising there is okay, and I also think that the tens. I wasn't sure if we call it tens without the diamond, just because we on that turn, the king turn, we even block a lot of like 10 jack and things like that. So I wasn't sure if it's something that we wanted to call on the turn, but I can't really look into it. I'm sure it's fun, like not too bad though, for sure.
The boys playing some pretty solid poker here today.
Yeah, for sure.
Did Landon just have too much equity to fold there on the turn?
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
It didn't seem like he thought about it. It seemed like in his mind he knew what he was doing the whole way. He felt, he noticed, no thought went into that in the moment. It was a ding ding, put my money in the center, let's tango. Okay, 3-bet pot here on the left again. Bill goes for about third pot. Or a quarter pot, actually.
Yeah, I don't actually think that the tens are like a preferred get-in, because it looks like we would prefer folding on the flop, and then the king of diamonds turns pretty bad. So I actually think that while it's close and probably calls sometimes, I would lean towards folding the turn with tens. Based on looking at this, and then just my intuition when I was watching it, it seemed a little too thin, but not by
Bill,
much.
some really quick checks here on the left. Quick check on turn, quick check on river. Landon in the tank here. Action is on him, and Landon goes about 3/4 pot.
Thin value. Is what.
And Bill finds a fold. I feel like that's a tell from Bill. I feel like those are very quick checks. Unless you're doing that to trap. I know Landon's good enough to pick up on timing tells and whatnot as well, for sure.
I don't think I'm good enough to like randomize my timing in cool ways. So I just take a long ass time always.
That makes
That's just
I just don't put a lot of thought into my my play, so it's pretty straightforward for me.
I've also been told that I'm a little bit like that sloth from Zootopia at the bank, like I'm kind of just slow.
Who told you that, Abe? they are funny. It's a chat. I would say we got about 10 minutes left in this match. I know Bill Perkins is not a man who enjoys sitting in front of his computer for long periods of time. I believe these matches will stick to around 2 hours. So if you have not already typed in round 3 in chat before we sign off here, or if the match goes longer, at 8 p.m. we will be giving away another $55 ticket. You have to be here in the chat to see it. You have to be here in the chat to claim it, and you have to be following the channel. So round 3, type it in chat, and good luck. Let's get that 55 ticket to somebody cool.
Freaking random chew.
Oh, Chewy. Oh, we got another up dizzle here. 367 hands. Bill is down $130,000. That is a fine chunk of money to lose in 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. But if we're talking about this game, we're talking about a few binds.
Yep, we're talking about peanuts, really.
I mean, 3 binds.
Landon needs a few. He needs a few of these sessions. Landon needs a few of these big books. If he can get out of the next 10 minutes, I'm not sure. Maybe this is a different dynamic we've seen the last few days. Maybe Bill's going to want to try to pick away at this deficit a little more past 8 p.m. Now 8 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the boys want to keep battling or not, or if Bill wants to go fly to Italy or something. Good to see everyone in chat getting the round 3s out for that $55 ticket on America's Card Room.
You know what's a bummer though is that it takes a while for everyone to know that we're streaming. So the stream's getting hyper and hyper. More and more people.
Yeah, I know.
It's about to end.
It's almost like that 2 hours, like the sweet spot, and they just crush us. But we appreciate you guys here today, hanging out with us, having a laugh, getting some great insight into the hands. ACR is going to cover every one of these matches. You'll have one of the team pros or 2 of the team pros here on every single time. We had Rob and Chris did the first one, me and Drew the second, and now John Squared taking round 3, and we're having a lot of fun with it. We only Jasmine, what? we only really, because ACR, we only decided we were doing this like days before it started, so we're still kind of wheels in motion here, trying to get everything going for you guys. The commentary will get better. Everything will get better as time goes on. We just appreciate you guys having a good time with us.
Yeah, I found out about this yesterday, and I was like, sounds fun. Actually, I heard you. I was like, I was worried that I was gonna like my lack of heads up knowledge was gonna be obvious, and I was like, oh, it's with Parkins.
It's pretty. I'ma sound so genius.
No, but actually, I think I kind of learned that it's probably better for me not to go too into the Sims. They just take too long, right?
Yeah.
And seeing what's happening in the moment is more.
It's cool, and you're definitely versed enough to be able to talk at a much higher level than I would be able to. So it's refreshing for me to not even have to attempt to carry any strategic commentary here today.
Yeah.
And also in chat here, I believe we just had a question. Queen B, Bill's down about 130K this session, down about 76K overall. You can see the latest updates. We are keeping up with them fairly consistently here on the left-hand side over the pitchers of Gas Trader and Absolute Go, aka Bill and Landon. It's been a match. It's been a match so far. Round 3 again has not failed to deliver.
No, it's been a lot of fun. It's been back and forth. It's been action, big pots.
I love big pot.
Today. They've gone Landorf's way today, man.
Yeah, Landorf has used his wizard powers from Landor.
I love it.
Actually, I'm gonna message him after and be like, you should seriously consider this name change. 24K in the middle and the right. What's happening? Landon has a slightly over pot sized bet left, and he puts it in. Ooh. Big Bill, no snap call. He's thinking about it. This could be a swing, chat. No snap fold. Bill was trying to talk himself into a call. Couldn't get there. I thought we were, but again, I think this is good as well. I love seeing a little bit of deep stack over here on the right. 55K, 75K. Mm-hmm. I thought that was a tango. I thought they were tangoing then.
Big overbet on the turn on Queen Jack 8-3.
We've seen that. We've seen Bill do that a few times tonight. Mm-hmm. We got action on both sides here. We got 3K in the middle on the right. The 9 comes in. 9-7 Queen 9.
Small
oh, baby. It's another 9 here on the right. I think just look up on the left.
What one of the bets so small on the turn? Is he just like betting a 7?
Jeez, Bill loses another one there on the right.
Oh, it was a check call that he led small. Okay, yeah, I get it. That's something that actually I was studying. Yeah. He's doing the Ape Styles 1 big blind turn lead, and I'm like, what happened here?
That's
actually my thing.
Your own strat is so good it's confusing you.
Bill just chose. Wait, never mind.
Also, looks like if Landon takes this pot down, we are going to see our second table break of the evening. They will reset stacks when one of them reaches 120K. Okay, so they're going to keep playing hands here. So 300 big blinds. Oh, no. So they will switch tables here at 119K. They're doing that again. No one really knows why. I asked Bill, and he said because he didn't want to study really deep stack poker. I was like, touche. That's respect. Respect, brother. You have more things to do. You know what I mean? Seems like Landon's really trying to exploit Bill, calling him down light in the river from yesterday. When he makes those big over bets today, he seems to have it. Yeah, Landon seems to be playing some pretty straightforward poker here.
Yeah, it does seem like he went for some home run spots.
Yeah,
we didn't actually get to show down a lot of those big over bets. I wanted to, but that was my impression too. That he was playing a more like flop passive style that involved like lots of turn and river over bets, which I thought was an interesting adjustment and maybe good actually.
And chat, I was just going to say, I think if they sit down, I think if Bill goes to the other table and sits, then we're going to see some more poker over the 2 hours. Bill not sitting down, I assume that we're just going to one table over here for the next 3 minutes. That is going to end round 3. Right now, Bill is down $100,000 in the challenge, pretty much 96K over 143 hands, but he is still technically up due to the handicap, like 620K. So Landon is not down this round. Bill is actually down a nice bit. I'm going to get an updated total for you here in a second. 10 minutes ago, Bill was down 130K. So we'll get that updated for you. They're going to play one table here until we finish it. But regardless, and I think that might be it for us, chat. I think that's going to be the last hand. I think the tables are going to break.
Ooh,
Bill's sitting out
for Landon. What a big day for Landon.
It was a turning point. It was a turning point, man, and it shows heart. You know what I mean? It shows heart. There's no quitting Landon. I think it shows how hard he's working, how focused he is on adapting, on playing Bill and beating Bill. So we're gonna stand by, chat, and get the updated total for you before we send you off somewhere else. The updated total's coming in. Final stats today, chat. Here we go. They are playing fast. 391 hands.
Yeah, that's super fast.
$160,000 in the hole for Mr. Bill Perkins today. Wins loss 167 to 224. But I do believe a great battle day by both of them. I would love to get another giveaway. Let's get a last giveaway winner, Ape, and we'll get signed off here. Fun day, Ape. I had a lot of fun with you today, man. That was
yeah, it was good.
That was good. What's on the go for Ape? What's on the go for Ape the next few weeks? We got any big tourneys, big series? What's the news?
Just the usual. I'll be playing Sunday tomorrow, and any high stakes poker is what I play on my channel at BBZ.
Love it, man. And what channel are you playing on? Yours?
Yeah, I'll be on Twitch TV, Ape Styles Poker. I did just randomly throw out bbzpoker.com, and that's where I do my teaching.
Okay.
So if anyone's interested in seminars or the Ape Styles bundle, check out bbzpoker.com.
Check them in. Ghost, if you can roll that giveaway for me. And chat, I'm down here in Houston. I'm actually heading to Vegas on the 15th. I will get back into the streaming scene once I am in Vegas. But for right now, we are playing a lot of live poker. We're really enjoying not being locked down in our house, coming from Toronto. So we're gonna get back on track, get some streams in. Ryan Brown has been drawn. Sorry, it's already been confirmed. Sorry, Ryan. No, you win, Ryan. I just missed it. You good. Ryan Brown, you're the winner. I think I sued him because he won, and I was like, pick another winner. But no, you win, Ryan. My man, I appreciate you. Guys, thank you guys. You guys are the MVPs today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for showing your love. Thanks for having a laugh. My name is John.
My name is John.
Also John. We'll see you guys later. Take care.
Hey guys.